to help calm our chaotic minds. Dr. Chopra needs little introduction, as well as being a wellness guru. He's a clinical professor of family medicine and public health at the University of California and the author of 89 books, including his latest bestseller called Meta-Human. And he joins me now. Dr. Chopra, it's an honor to have you on the show. Thank you so much for joining us. You've talked about having a silent mind at a time of great anxiety. What does having a silent mind mean?
A silent mind is a spiritual mind. It is beyond our internal dialogue. So right now, you're having a conversation with yourself and with me. But in meditation, you can go beyond that. And when you go beyond that and your mind gets still, your body gets still. And that actually enhances self-regulation and homeostasis and brings down inflammation, actually activates the genes that are responsible for what we call self-regulation, genes that decrease inflammation in the body. So it's actually not a good idea to separate the mind from the body, because right now there's a pandemic of fear, there's a pandemic of stress, and that compromises the immune system by raising adrenaline and cortisol. It results in what we call inflammatory storms or cytokine storms, which actually are as contagious. In a sense, the pandemic of fear is more contagious than the virus itself, because this pandemic doesn't need physical contact. It can spread through the internet and through media and so on. So right now, the best thing we can do is to calm our minds, experience the stillness that is already there in us, and evoke self-healing, self-regulation, homeostasis. It's the best thing we can do. While we are physically isolated, we can be connected with each other. Right now, we are connected to the world.
How do we do that, though? I mean, you said about me having a conversation with you and a conversation in my mind. At the best of times, I've got 15 different things going on in my mind, and we want information.
Even right now, if you could just stop for a second and become aware of the sensations in your body and your breath, and then before you react to any situation, you observe your reaction to react, observe the breath, and you'll override what we call sympathetic overdrive, which causes inflammation. So any moment you can stop. Here's the formula, S-T-O-P. S stands for stop. T, take a deep breath and smile. O, observe what's happening in your body. And P, proceed with awareness, kindness, and compassion. Make that a habit.
And just keep trying, even if the noises and the information keep coming at you.
What is preventing you right now from observing your breath?
It's interesting. You know, there will be people watching this going, it sounds great in practice, but actually it's mumbo jumbo, and I don't believe in meditation, and I have to pay my bills, and I have things to worry about that are way more important than breathing and calming my mind. What's your message to those people?
The less you compromise your immune system, the healthier you'll be. The more centered you are, the less reactive you are, the more insight, creativity, inspiration, imagination you'll find, and meaning you'll find. Right now, the world is going through a grief process, and grief has many stages. First, there's surprise, then there's anger, then there's victimization, then there is frustration, then there is resignation, there's acceptance, and finally, there is meaning. And this is what this crisis is asking us to do, to find a deeper meaning for our own healing, physical healing, emotional healing, spiritual healing, and the healing of the world, which includes everything, the healing of the economy, sustainability, social justice, economic justice, war, terrorism. This is all inflammation in the human mind. We need to cool it down.
And if nothing else, it's about protecting your own immune system and sleeping more.
Sleeping more, exercising, breathing deeply, cultivating healthy emotions like empathy, compassion, joy, equanimity, and love and kindness, eating properly, exercising. This is the opportunity to reinvent your body and resurrect your soul.
Talk
and
to me
this
about...
is not mumbo jumbo. You can
No,
measure
I know, but I have to ask you the question, sir. Talk to me about Oprah Winfrey and the 21-day meditation plan. How did that happen, and what's it like working with Oprah Winfrey?
She's amazing. She's one of the most amazing people in that she can connect directly to people at any level of awareness. And she's a master storyteller. She's kind and compassionate. We've done this meditation experience 21 day for 5 years with lots of themes, and right now we're offering free meditation to the world. They just have to go online and check out chopracentermeditation.com, and you can download any meditation free right now, 21 days in these uncertain.
Our viewers know. And very quickly, Dr. Chopra, what do you think when people say think positive? We have to think positive. What's your response to that?
It can be very frustrating to think positively. A positive mind can be a very stressful mind, because if you're pretending to be positive, but inside you're fearful, that can create even more turbulence. So you have to be realistic. You have to get in touch with your emotions. You have to define them. You have to feel them. You have to express them. You have to share them. You have to release them. And you have to connect with loved ones. And these days we can do that. We are doing that right now with the whole world. So this is a chance for more emotional intimacy, but not necessarily a forced, turbulent, positive mind. A silent mind is more important than a turbulent mind. That's where meditation comes in.
Physical distance doesn't have to separate us. Dr. Deepak Chopra.
No, it can make us more intimate.
Yes, I agree. Thank you. Thank you, sir, for coming on the show.
Thank you.
And as Dr. Chopra there was saying, thank you. If you want to watch his global meditation or his mindfulness course with Oprah, I've tweeted out the links at CNN. There's also the hashtag HopeGoesGlobal. You're watching First Move. Coming up, very few of us can say